Our next guest leads a double life. By day, he's a mild-mannered video game sound designer, but when the sun goes down, he stalks the night. As the ass-kicking drummer for Fear Factory, he's Raymond Pereira. Oh, I'm sorry, Raymond Herrera. Man of mystery. I got excited. It's my bad. Raymond, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, man.
Now, your schedule's been pretty crazy lately, right?
Yeah, we've been doing the 3Volution stuff, all the video game stuff, and then we just came off a tour last week, so we were on tour for like 7 weeks. So yeah, it's pretty busy.
Thanks for taking a break and stopping on the old couch, though, man.
No problem.
So what kind of video games are you working on? What's in the pipeline?
Well, the newest thing, obviously, is the Rainbow Six game, and we also worked on Infected. We did sound design and voiceover sound effect stuff, too.
Nice.
And we worked on the Greg Hastings tournament paintball game, Maxed. And we also worked on Blitz, the new Blitz game.
Oh,
and a ton of other stuff coming up, too, but because of NDAs, obviously.
Oh, spill the beans, Ray. Come on, we're all friends here.
I wish I could.
Any next gen? Can I at least get that out of you?
Yes, definitly.
And how's it looking?
Killer.
Sound going to be better in the next gen?
Yeah, it's looking that way.
All right, good.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
All right, so this is the Rainbow Six Lockdown. Now, you did is it 3Volution or Fear Factory? You guys did some music for this, right?
Yeah, it was done through 3Volution, but ironically, they wanted Fear Factory, so, so of course, that was pretty easy for me to do.
You happen to know the guys?
Yeah, I happen to know the guys in the band, yeah. So we ended up, they wanted us to write an original track, and this was something different, obviously, for the game, because the original song was done by Bill Brown, the original orchestrated theme, and they wanted us to kind of make it into the Fear Factory style, so we did that.
So they dropped the 6-piece orchestra, I'm assuming, then,
yeah,
right?
well, we kind of implemented their sound, and we just kind of added our sound to it, so it still sounds big, still has that
little
epic
double bass and distortion pedal along with
there is some of that in there, yeah,
nice.
yeah. And then on top of that, we did an original track, which we called Lockdown, which we wrote for the game. So.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So now, we keep hearing 3Volution, you keep talking about it. What exactly is 3Volution? How are you involved?
3Volution is a company that's headed by myself and Laddie Irvin, which obviously you know, because
I know Laddie very well.
First time I met you, we played Halo at Laddie's house.
Yes, and please let him know, because you are going to wipe the floor with me later, but let him know how Halo went, Raymond.
All right. You did really well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I pose a lot on the air, but I know my Halo.
Yeah, you were really good at that.
Thank you. No. But yeah, we met there, and now Laddie has converted his house into like a music studio. And what are you guys doing over there?
Pretty much. I mean, the big picture is that, Laddie comes from the video game world. In marketing, he's done marketing, a social producer, he's done production, and I'm more on the music side, so we kind of put our heads together and, we make all the magic happen. So it actually works really well. Because a lot of questions I've got that he can answer, and vice versa. So
and it's been ages, since we talked. And I remember you were talking about perhaps a new album coming out, and now, Q, you're sitting on the couch, and here it is right here. Right. Transgression. I'm told it's. Is it hard like Linkin Park? Or
harder.
Okay, good. I was just curious, because I mean they rock pretty hard, Raymond. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, they do rock pretty hard, but this is a little more brutal.
Tell me about Transgression. Where does this fit into the Fear Factory lineup?
Wow, this is probably the more experimental, and I have to say experimental because there are a lot of Fear Factory moments. It's very fast, precise, everything that we're used to doing, but definitely a little bit more on the epic side where. It's a lot more singing, and maybe some of the tracks, the BPMs came down a little bit.
Oh, good.
They kind of pulled the reins back on me a little bit.
You're like, whoa, settle down,
yeah,
Ray.
Exactly.
Seriously,
exactly.
Your feet are going to come off at some point. So.
Exactly.
Wow.
So yeah, it's probably the more experimental record, but yeah, we're really happy with it. We've been on we were on tour for like I said, 7 weeks, and got a lot more touring to go. So.
Good. Any gigs coming to LA anytime soon?
Yeah, I think we do LA the 2nd week of November.
I got to bring the band by when they're in town. We'll play some Halo.
That would
I'll
be
sit
cool.
in on a song. They won't know the difference. It'll be great.
That would be cool. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I almost didn't catch that.
Thank you. It happens. I tried to sleep it in there, but it didn't work.
Obviously, all the tour dates will be fearfactory.com, and then, of course, we got 3volutionproductions.com. So
perfect. Raymond, thank you so much for coming on.
You got it, man.
Don't go anywhere, because I brought my drum kit, and oddly enough, Raymond brought his, which means one of us is apparently going to get served by the other. We need to throw down, folks, so stick around.
The show that gets it before it gets out. Attack of the Show, weeknights live at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.